Hello, I am Oracle and I am here to do a collective reading. This reading is for three different groups. I will read for. The first group will be relationships and connections, so those in relationships and connections. The second group will be people in separation and situationships, okay? And the third will be for singles, and I'm going to look into what's coming towards you singles, okay? Okay, well, first, I'm going to start off with those in connections and relationships, okay? I'm going to look into what you don't see coming. So you can look at it two ways: what you don't see coming or what you can expect, okay? So what I'm getting first off for the first group that are in relationships and connections and what you don't see coming, or what's coming towards you guys, is that there's a need to change one's perspective in regards to something, okay? Don't be too set in your ways. An open mind and considering another's point of view is going to be required here, okay? Also, I'm getting a message for someone to let go of the need to control. Flexibility is essential for something to have the best possible outcome, okay? I'm also hearing for someone to take a risk and trust that all is well and will remain well. Okay, and I'm also hearing someone's in excess. You're in excess, and you need to regain a sense of calm, so that your thoughts aren't conflicted. Because I'm being told the connection is headed in a wonderful direction. Okay, let's see. Let's look into those in relationships and connections. What you don't see coming. Okay. First off, I want to say that I'm hearing to be mindful of one's words. So there's going to be some sort of conflict, and someone may kind of take a hit to their ego, whether it's you or the other party, but someone needs to be careful of their words. But there's going to be some sort of conflict within a connection, okay? Yes, someone's tongue is going to be sharp. Let's see what else is going on for some of you in relationships and connections. I don't know why I just heard consider all possibilities. Consider all possibilities. And I'm seeing like someone's trying to get their point across. Okay, so someone needs to kind of not be set in their ways and be open to what someone is saying as well. Okay, now here in this second part of the relationships, those in connections and relationships, is someone's really going to be looking deeper into a love connection, okay? They're going to really deep dive into why I don't want to say why they're still there, but why things are the way they are. Now, there seems to be some sort of heartache here, or some sort of pain, a sadness, but there's a need for someone to be more loving, okay, and caring, to put more effort when it comes to satisfying the needs emotionally to another, okay? That's what I'm seeing here. Wow. So I see a little, like a tower moment here, but this feels like it's weird. It feels like it's within someone. This is not happening externally. It's really something that's going on within the person, within themselves. And it appears it's causing some inner turmoil, or more it feels more so like they're uncomfortable, some discomfort within. Like, I feel like that someone has reached a state to where there is a choice, okay? And this choice makes them, it kind of shakes them up a little. It kind of triggers them. And this is not negative. Like I said, the storm or this tower moment, it's not anything external, although this person may feel like it is, or they, it may appear that it's external, but it's really within themselves. Something is shaking them to their core. And this has to do with some sort of love offer. I don't know why, but this feels like like a connection that, I don't know, like it's unexpected, like they didn't expect someone to step forward with this offer. This is not like a great big love or offer, because the love, you're already in that love opportunity. You're already in the stages. It's like, it feels like dating and things like that, or maybe just got a fresh connection. But this is a step further, okay? This is it's like a small step further. So this could be someone like wanting you to move in, or wanting to take things a step further that's serious in a way, as far as actually, like if you're dating, this is someone asking you to actually be their partner, to commit, for a commitment. And if you're already like in a connection and you're dating, this is, if you're already in a connection and you're like already partners, this is someone proposing. It's like that. This is a step further. However, it's either you, or I feel like this is you. There's just some, like, I don't want to say fear. It's just it's shaken someone within, and it's really got them thinking about like the connection, and not just the connection, but like themselves. This may have been something that's maybe too fast for someone, or they feel like it's a red flag, because it feels like someone is in denial in a sense, like kind of, I don't want to say self-sabotaging, but almost on the verge of that. For an example, like, now that this opportunity is being presented, someone, it's shooken them to a point to where they kind of like step back, or even if it's just talking about making things more, this could be your person too, even if it's just a talk of like, we've been in this for so and so long, and I feel like we should move on to the next level. Even something like that, it just caused someone to kind of back up, but that's because it's shaking them. It's something about commitment, and that step, it's big, it's serious to them. However, I don't feel anything negative. I feel like they're going to come out of their head, and this will happen. You will move forward to a stronger connection. I'm seeing that too. Okay, let's pull some oracle cards. Okay, we have discontent and boredom and new beginnings. This card signifies a time when you may experience stagnation, discontent, and boredom. Feelings of restlessness and impatience surround you. A relationship, project, or situation isn't moving forward fast enough and could be draining you emotionally and energetically. You're longing for change, and although one door may be closing, don't focus all your energy on it, as opportunity will soon knock. A window or another door could quickly open, and if your attention and awareness isn't focused, you could easily miss it. Watch for synchronistic events that bring books, speakers, workshops, and new people into your life. Any of these could possibly hold a message for you. Have faith in divine timing and know that everything changes for a reason. This card acts as a reminder that it's a perfect time to reevaluate and search within your heart and soul for fresh insights. And we have new beginnings. Each and every journey begins with an all-important first step. When this card presents itself in a reading, it's confirming that it's time for you to take a brave leap of faith, but be prepared as you do so. This card represents that a great new adventure is awaiting you. It usually shows up when there's a significant inner change happening within you. By selecting this card, it's a sign that those important choices are needed and are about to be made and should be carefully pondered as you proceed with wisdom, thought, and care. Life is constantly trying to nudge and move you forward. At times, it can be daunting when you're faced with a new adventure or direction. Therefore, it calls for inner belief and courage as you take that leap of faith and step into the unknown. During this time, don't be alarmed if you feel lost or even confused. Most people are afraid of change and play it safe by staying where they are. Know that through inner guidance, wisdom, and a belief in yourself, and by tapping into these tools, you'll be propelled forward on a positive, life-changing path. Don't conform to what society or other individuals expect of you at this time. It's your own adventure. During this time, be like an innocent child with fresh eyes, and give yourself permission to live, play, love, and above all, laugh. Okay, we have higher power in reverse. Now is the time to examine what you are giving energy and attention to in the back of your mind. If you're obsessing about being right, about old resentments or failed expectations, about money or about another person, a place or thing, these will be the source from which you create. But you want spirit to be your source. Take heart, for your higher power will never desert you and is always waiting for you to remember the sacred partnership you share. Turn away from other sources of power that don't serve your highest good. There is no greater source than spirit. You can always surrender your troubles and trust that they will be taken care of. You are in good hands. And we have, don't let pride get in your way. And adjustments are required. Okay. And last, romance angels. We have getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. Retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. And this could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner you seek. Okay, so that was the first. For those of you who are in relationships and connections. Now we are going to move on for those who are in separations or a situationship. Okay. So those in sorry, my throat chakra. Okay, so those in situationships and or separations, we're going to look into what obstacles and blocks are standing between you. Okay, Now what's coming in for you guys is I'm hearing, don't give more of yourself than one is discerning or is deserving of. Maybe you need discernment. Maybe discernment is needed too. But again, don't give more of yourself than one is deserving of. I'm also getting like that overextending like your kindness and your love. It's not beneficial if the other person refuses to put in equal effort, okay? They have to put in that same energy. I just heard a new situation awaits you anyways. Okay, I'm also getting to release the past so that you can receive the future blessing, okay? There's a separate situation here that's coming up. I see stormy times. I see stormy times like ahead, like a tower moment of some sort. Go ahead, because I'm getting to prepare now so that it's easier to transition with this change, okay? Or if you prepare now, it will be easier to transition with this change or some sort of change that this tower moment brings, or the tower moment, or the change brings the tower moment. It's one or the other, okay? Also, someone holds on to hope and a person, but I'm hearing that it's a dead end. But I'm also seeing that the universe is going to step in. The universe is going to step in to balance things out by removing what no longer serves any purpose to you, okay? And I'm also getting, it's going to sting a little bit. This may sting a little bit, but it's like the Band-Aid has to be ripped off. It's something because you're either stunted and your growth is stunted, it's like something like there should be growth, or growth is trying to happen with internally and externally. So the universe is doing what you refuse to do so that you can have that growth and that better things can come in for you, okay? Let's see what's going on with you guys. Yep, I'm hearing it too, what I just said. So where things were once stagnant or non-moving or not moving like it should, just put it this way, where there was once no growth or lack of movement's about to come, okay? All that is going to take off, and this is because the universe is going to step in and intervene. Let me see if I can see what's going on here. Get any information in regards to that, because I think this is that tower moment or something. Okay. Yes. Someone's in their head about someone, a past person. You're not releasing this. You're holding on to hope. It's like you have the memories and everything, but it's keeping you stuck and confined. Okay, it's in your head, but like I said, the universe is about to step in to balance things out here. This Justice card, you see those scales? They are about to. Well, the Spirit's about to even out the scales, okay? Because I feel like this person is in and out too, but they're going to, there's no growth or something. And I think it's more so has to do with you than anything. Personal growth, okay? Your life moving in a better direction. And yeah, so you have hopes and dreams. And with this merit-making card, it says humane is morality. I apologize, neighbors outside. And it says goodness, okay? But this is that blessing coming for you. It's going to bring all of this because you're not feeling the joy. You're not feeling the passion and the harmony that you should be feeling when you're connecting with another. And they're not having that. They're not going to have you stuck in this situation because the divine feels like you deserve better, and they're giving you that. And so they're going to rip this from underneath you. So your hopes and dreams here are about to come true. They're bringing in what it is that you deserve and what you really want. But you're trying to find in this person, or you're refusing, you're staying confined in this place. And a lot of it, for some of you, it's you're stuck in your head. This had already been, maybe, it's something's over, or it's going to end if not already, or that it's not good for you, okay? It's not right for you. But it's like your thoughts. You hold on to the good times, but although it's not enough of it, you deserve more. And the universe is bringing that in. They want you to know your worth. Okay? Let's see what else is going on for those of you in situationships or in separation. Okay? Some of you are going to move on. You're done. Something was the final straw, the straw that broke the camel's back. That's it. You're moving on. Although, something's going to hurt, if not already, you will be moving on. Yeah, you're going to be fighting, moving on. You're going to be conflicted. And I feel like you may even maybe think or may go back and forth before you can break free completely, but you will break free, and you will be, you're gonna be alone. You're going to be single again, or in the I guess dating stage. Okay, basically you will be putting yourself back out there. However, I feel like from this situation that you're leaving, you will have a different mindset. You will have a different, you will go about love differently the next go around. More discerning, but not just more discerning. I feel like it just, when I'm touching this card, it feels like boundaries, like proper boundaries, like more, I don't want to say more boundaries, but more of a proper boundary that's more beneficial for you and that protects you. Okay, I just see you being really protecting yourself, because you know your worth now. You're not settling for anything less than. You will not compromise, and you will not look past, you will not allow, when I say compromise, you're not going to allow someone to overstep those boundaries, and just because you feel so strongly about them or the connection, you will let it slide. You won't be letting things slide. You will be standing in your power and standing up for yourself this next go around. Okay, all right, let's see what else is for those of you in a situationship or a separation. Okay, and when I'm touching these cards, this is someone, and they have masculine energy, or this could be a male. I don't know why, it's just what I'm feeling here. Someone is trying to regain a sense of stability after a taxing period within a connection. I think either you're in the process of about to leave the connection and you're contemplating and pondering, or just regaining the energy that was seeped from you, like somebody was an energy vampire. I think this feels like a male, or someone has strong masculine energy. That's what I feel here. And someone was just seeping you, they just sapped all your energy, you dry. And you will regain that balance, and that's what you're doing. You've withdrawn. You're at a time of rest, so you've probably already left a connection or about to, but it's like you're not really fighting for this. You're trying to regain a sense of self. You're trying to regain your energy. You're in a period of rest and rejuvenation here. Okay, and when you rejuvenate, you will be at the stability. You will have inner stability. And you'll be making some sort of, I'm hearing a logical decision, an important very important decision. It feels logical though. It feels like a wise decision. It feels like something that's difficult for you or that will be difficult for you, but you know it's the right thing to do and you will do that. You will regain that sense of self. I feel like whoever this guy or this person with masculine energy is, I feel like that you're extremely like giving and caring. Someone really took that for granted. It was just really about them. It's like what I call a me person. It was all about me, what they, and you were nurturing and giving. And this person, however, they weren't acknowledging like your needs. They were not giving to you. You're done with it. I mean, it's like you want that equal love as well. You want to be just as loved, just as cared for, just as nurtured. Okay? And so that's what seeped all of that from me. I feel like, I still feel like you, like it's almost like you feel bad if you leave, but I know you're going to do the right thing or what's best for you. Okay? Let me see what's going on here, or why this person. Let's see what's going on here, and if like where this is going to lead. Wish, hope, worship, vow. See? Yeah. Maybe this like with care here and that support, like this is what you lack. Okay, you didn't get that, and like you vowed to care and love this person and you did that. They didn't do the same, and it's crazy because I'm feeling like it's like they're playing victim, and they have no reason to, because this is what you went through. You went through this. You went through the draining and the negative, and you were the one giving. They were not. You held on to that vow. Like I'm feeling like I can tell that you're someone, you take your connections and relationships seriously, not just because you have to. This is just who you are. It's just your heart, and I think that's why this person just took advantage of that, and they did not give equally. Okay, so let me pull from here. I'm seeing, so there's a deck of cards I have, but I'm seeing them in my mind's eye, but I'm not seeing them in front of me, and I don't know why that is happening, but they're in my mind's eye. Oh, oops! I just knocked something over. I just found them. They were under something. Okay, let's look in this deck. See what's here. They are. It's like, I call them prompting cards. Oh wow! Look at this. Messenger or good news. So good news is on the way in regards to something. Okay, it requires stillness, and that's what you're doing. Okay, so what I feel with this card, you're waiting on something. With this good news, this is not really a phone call or physical. This is you're waiting for a sign from the universe, and like you've withdrawn. The same thing here. Still, it says stillness is required, or requires stillness, and that's what you're doing. You're waiting for that sign from the universe. Okay. And that is exactly what's going to happen. You have not been forgotten. You haven't been ignored. Something's good coming out of this. The universe is about to work something out, okay? Like I'm getting that. Like you may have felt like you weren't recognized for the good that you've done, and it may feel like you always got the short end of the stick, or you're about to be recognized by the universe. You're about to be recognized by the divine for all of like your pureness, your kindness, and just your goodness. Okay, it's paying off, and this situation will change for the better. Okay, so it says requires stillness, and that's because you know, the divine is working things out in the background, and the path will be clear. Something, because I'm seeing like something's going to be clear to you, or become, or open like a path or something, but you will be moving on to something better. Okay, something like I'm feel like it feels profound. Okay, all right, let's pull some oracles. Okay, we have heartache and loss. And we have conflict and defeat. The meaning of this card revolves around disappointment, sorrow, and separation, which can cause upheaval and distress. It takes all the strength that you have at this moment in order to move past the pain and heal your heart. The love that has been given to another should now be focused on you. Although you might look at this card as being negative, it can act as a catalyst, encouraging you to move on. The painful experiences of life are just as valuable as the joyous ones. You may not appreciate that sentiment at this challenging time, but life does have a way of pushing you forward, even though you may not always know the final destination. As you endure this period, learn not to dwell on the past, but use your strong mental control to deal with your emotions. Have faith in knowing that you will get through this. We have conflict and defeat. The number 5 mental card represents significant learning and change, and how you handle yourself at this time is vital to your overall well-being. This card could relate to a lack of sensitivity in taking action or in response to conditions or situations around you. This need for sensitivity could relate to you or someone else in your life. Even though a battle can be won, it's important to evaluate the cost and pain to both parties. Sometimes it's best to surrender and walk away if no answer or victory can be achieved. Don't assign blame, become deceitful, or set out to get revenge, for this results in the negative energy becoming a part of you. You are being tested on how delicately and gently you can take your next step. Remember, everything in your life is an opportunity to learn and grow. There's 2 cards here. We have mending in reverse, and we have deep knowing. Okay, mending in reverse. Heartbreak is a strange healer of the soul. Our grief strips away our mask and loosens our tight hold onto our separateness, where we view ourselves as I and the world as it. Loss allows us to see ourselves as part of a larger scheme, opening us up to the sympathy and empathy and dependence on others in the moment when we can't hold ourselves together. And it leads us to become one with the greater whole again. Pain and suffering is part of life, and none of us will be immune to it. Can you view this loss, this pain, this dissonance as a way back to source? Let your sorrow break your heart wide open. You will never be left behind. You are loved, now more than ever, by Spirit, who does not want you to feel alone. One day you will look back and know this truth. We have deep knowing. Deep knowing. There are occasions when when you just know deep in your heart and soul that a person is going to play a meaningful role in your life. Someone crosses your path, and suddenly, out of the blue, you're connected at a level impossible to describe. That feeling marks a moment in time etched indelibly. I'm sorry, let me read that. That feeling marks a moment in time etched indelibly onto your soul. Someone has entered your life who will be instrumental in your journey, so pay attention. Two hearts are calling to each other to begin an alchemical process. This is also a sign that your intuition about the person you care about is correct. Trust your heart to lead you now. Magic is about to happen. It says, don't let your past hold you back. A time to give rather than take. And I feel like this is giving to yourself. This is putting into yourself, nurturing yourself. And with this card, when I'm feeling it, it's at what I saw earlier, someone just in that state of stillness, rest and rejuvenation, so that they can regain, so they can replenish themselves, okay? And I have communication is key. Communication is key. And last, we will pull Romance Angels. Guess that's the only card that's coming out. Okay. Well, we have very soon. Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. Okay, so that was the group that was for situationships or separations, okay? All right, and now we're going to head on to the last group, which are those singles, okay? And we're going to look into who or what is coming towards you. Who or what is coming towards you, singles? This is a collective reading, so understand that not every message will resonate with everyone, or not every message, okay, or situation is your story. So, you know, just take what resonates and leave the rest. All right, let's see what's coming towards you. Let's see what's coming towards some of you singles. Oh, wow. Balance is restored. Those of you suffering from a broken heart, you know, you've been juggling like your head, your mind, like mental conflict, emotional overload, mental overload, just all of this, just aching, agonizing, hurt, pain, all of that from, this feels like past things, you know. I'm seeing someone, it's like you're on the verge of starting to lose hope in regards to finding your person or your life partner. And although, yeah, you've been juggling back and forth, it's just been a roller coaster ride, okay? But choose to see the glass half full instead of half empty, because balance is soon to be restored. And it looks like you're going to be experiencing more love in your life when you regain that balance, okay? Or experiencing more love in your life is going to bring that balance back in. Let me see what's going on here. Wait, you're on the right path, everything's okay, but we have bullseye, And you see the target. So something's going to come. I feel like with this card, something's going to come right on time. Right on time. Like right when you feel like you're, like I said, because you're starting to lose hope and like you're not going to find your life partner, like that special someone, like you're forever after. Just have patience, but also trust in the process, okay? Doesn't require you've probably been dating a lot of people or forcing yourself in certain situations in hopes of running into someone or someone being the person. You don't have to do that. I feel like just continue doing your thing, because this is a situation that it's coming right on time, okay? And it's like I'm seeing when this balance, or I'm kind of feeling like this is going to bring that balance, because it's going to reignite that sense of hope. It's like someone's coming in, like you're going to be experiencing more love, more emotional, like giving, like someone's giving, like you're going to be receiving so much love and care from someone that's coming in. Just stillness is needed. Hold on, because they're coming. Like you're on the right path. Everything's going exactly as the divine has planned, and it's going to come right on time. Spirit is always on target. They never miss. So something, or well, someone, a love connection is coming, okay? Don't lose hope. It's like right there. You're right there. Or your person is. They're about to step in. Okay. That's what's coming towards some of you. Let's see what else is coming towards some of you singles. I apologize. Someone's playing with fireworks outside, so I apologize. Oh, look, stability. This feels like you've manifested this. This is someone like a more stable and secure relationship is coming. You've manifested this, but with this card, I'm saying you manifested it, but what I'm feeling from here when touching it, that the divine is gifting you this. The divine is here with something for you, okay? I'm getting that I'm getting better prepared. Better get prepared. Your prayers and affirmations have been answered. Okay? They're about to be answered. I'm being corrected. I heard, get prepared. Your prayers and affirmations have been heard, and they are about to be answered. You're going to be gifted with a beautiful, a rare kind of love here. And there's a need for you to release fear and doubt. This kind of feels like the first, what I just pulled earlier. It's because I'm getting that right when things seem like you're about to lose hope, okay, and doubt begins to like take shape. I'm hearing. So right when things seem that you're losing hope and doubt begins to take shape, the Spirit's going to step in and gift you your soulmate. And that's what I was getting from this card. That's what I'm feeling. I also hear, fear not. Spirit's going to guide you so that you cross paths. Spirit is going to guide you two so that you cross paths. That's why I was getting like earlier, this is connected to the other pull when I was pulling. It's crazy. This is because it's separate but yet the same. I think that the first was you, and then this here is your soulmate. This person manifested you, and you manifested that person. So that's why it's so strongly like this. Like you can't miss this. You're like Spirit is going to put you both in a position to where you cross paths. This is something you can't miss. It's something you cannot miss. You will not miss. Okay? All right. Let me pull again for you singles and see what else we get. See what else we get here for you singles. Okay. Okay. Be careful not to block love, whoever this reading is for. Someone watching. Be careful that you do not block love, okay? Due to like a bad ending, you know, and it feels like there had been some sort of, there's been an ending, a break in a connection or a relationship, okay? And I feel like here with this Seven of Pentacles, you're thinking about, like, you still want, you haven't fully let go of this person, okay, or the situation. You're still holding on to hope that somehow you mend, that the connection mends, that you reunite, okay? But with the Hierophant, this is due to your moral beliefs and values. And it feels like actually a meaningful opportunity will be coming toward you, okay? But you may block it because of this past. Like, you got to release this past and be open. Be open to new opportunities, okay? And in regards to people that comes towards you, because there's something that's meaningful and so much more better. I mean, this is like total love here. It's something that has the potential to grow into a very deep, in-depth, emotional connection, okay? And you don't want to block this off. And it's not like you would be doing it purposefully. It's, you will kind of be shut off to this. And it could be simply you just may not see it because you're too focused on the past, okay? And you're still holding out hope from something from the past. And that's because due to this Hierophant here, your personal moral beliefs and values, and what I mean by this and what I'm feeling about that, your personal beliefs and values, you're someone, you aren't really, you aren't fond of dating and then it not works. And then you do it again and then it may not work. You do not want to jump in and out of relationships, and this is just the type of person you are. You have you really care about your character, okay? But you also, you want to present it's like you present yourself, you know your value, let's just put it that way. You know the value that you have in regards to yourself. You know your worth. And some things are just unacceptable, and it's like you are not you really don't care to keep dating, because to you, in your mind and from your belief, it's like you're jumping into something out, and you don't want to do that. And there's a reason for that. I'm not clearly seeing why. Maybe it's kids. I know some people who have children and they're a single parent mom, like they don't want people to keep coming in and out of their lives because their children are involved, and they're not trying to keep putting their children. It's like you want to setting a good example by being that example. You see what I'm saying? So you really care about your character and how you appear to others, and how it's like you're not with the games. You're just not. You're not someone who is comfortable dating a lot of different people. It just doesn't sit well with you, okay? And I get that. I understand that. But it's a need for you to kind of shift or adjust your perception a little and just be open You don't have to give so much of yourself or all of yourself, but kind of dip your toes in the water with dating. That way, because there's someone here that will be coming towards you, okay? And this has the potential just to be something, a deep, loving, passionate connection here. And it's not, it feels like authentic. This isn't a game, it's like someone playing games. And I know that's something you just aren't with. And I now I understand why you're still kind of hopeful from a breakup or separation or a past relationship, because you know that person, you know that, and having to go into something new and have to learn someone else's ways, and all of that, it's like a lot of work. You see what I'm saying? And so you're not really wanting or caring to do that. But take this leap of faith. You'll be glad you did. Go ahead and take that leap of faith. Step out of the box, okay? And shift your perception in regards to dating and forming connections. And I promise you, because there's something beautiful that's going to come out of that, okay? All right, let's move towards oracles. We have solitude. This is, when I touch this card, this is someone's in this state, but you're about to come out of that solitude. You're not going to be in that too much longer. Okay. And we have discontent and boredom. And we have foundation and achievements. Okay. It says, stop. Your soul is calling out and needs to be honored and heard. The answers you seek aren't necessarily found in the outer world. The time has come for you to step back and withdraw from outside commotion. The solitude card is a reminder of how important it is to pause, still the mind, meditate, reflect, reevaluate, and discover the wisdom and answers within the very soul of your being. When you become more aware of your soul and heart, you strengthen the link to the divine source. And you're able to once again remember your true perfection. Meet your soul halfway and schedule some alone time to commune with your soul, and also to give the power of spirit the opportunity to reinvigorate you with the life force and vitality. Conserve your energy and deal with one thing at a time as you follow the prompts from within. When it comes to moments of quiet, inner solitude, it really isn't about quantity, it's about quality. The soul constantly draws to itself what it needs in order to learn and grow. For example, during this time, someone may step into your life, and by sharing his or her own experiences, you may receive helpful insight and wisdom into your very own. We have discontent and boredom. This card signifies a time when you may experience stagnation, discontent, and boredom. Feelings of restlessness and impatience surround you. A relationship, project, or situation isn't moving fast enough and could be draining you emotionally and energetically. You're longing for change, and although one door may be closing, don't focus all your energy on it, as opportunity will soon knock. A window or another door could quickly open, and if your attention and awareness isn't focused, you could easily miss it. Watch for synchronistic events that bring books, speakers, workshops, and new people into your life. Any of these could possibly hold a message for you. Have faith in the divine timing and know that everything changes for a reason. This card acts as a reminder that it's a perfect time to reevaluate and search within your heart and soul for fresh insights. And we have foundation and achievements. This card confirms that what you've been building is now firmly established with a strong, solid foundation. You deserve this, and it's time for you to harvest the rewards for your efforts. What you sowed, you now can reap. Be open to receive as you've worked so hard and have given so much. Allow the universe to give a little back to you. For there has to be an even exchange of giving and receiving in order to prime the pump of gratitude and reinforce the law of attraction. Using the more traditional meaning in tarot, this card could also represent a period for celebration, peace, and prosperity. It may also imply a marriage or buying of land or a new home. As you enjoy this time of relaxation that you so deserve, know that nothing remains stagnant and the winds of change are always at your door. Okay. And with that card, I just feel like when I was talking about earlier that someone's about to start experiencing more love and emotional, strong emotional, I guess, connections and things. Like it feels like this, like it's someone's going to bring that, like crossing paths with someone, and it's connected to this card. So whoever this is that comes in, and that reignites your sense of hope that love is there for you, that your life partner does exist. This soulmate is not only going to bring balance like back within you, but it seems like your outer environment with this card as well. It's like this is something that's going to turn into something long term. It's like something that's going to lead to a very strong or long connection or marriage, something like that. Okay. Get some more oracles for you guys before we end this. Okay. We have regeneration. 46. Okay, it says, the world is based on connections and relationships. No matter what loss has occurred in the past or even now, death and endings are only illusions. There is life after death, love after loss, and in this moment you are radiating the regenerative life force energy that makes you irresistible to love in all forms. Now is the time when you will see evidence of this new emergence. Can you feel it? Love is rising up to greet you. You and your loved ones are safe. See what I was saying earlier? Like someone sort of, it's like you're not trying to really go in and out of the dating scene, because you don't want to, like, if it doesn't work, you don't want to have to repeat the process over and over and over. And how I was saying, like, it could be because you have children and you don't want to expose them to that. You want to set an example by being the example. And so like that's why I was saying to kind of shift or tweak or adjust your mindset or perception in regards to dating, and kind of like just dip your toes in the water. And you, like I said, you don't have to jump in the dating pool completely, but that there is someone who's going to be very beneficial. Earlier is what I got, that it's going to be a profound connection, and you don't want to miss that. And again, it says you and your loved ones are safe. you know it's safe for you to love. We have bring love into the situation, and a new start is coming. And we will end with Romance Angel. Stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. Very soon, clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. Passion. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. It's crazy because one of the other, if you didn't watch the whole video and you skipped to your scenario, you might want to go check the others. I think if I'm not mistaken, I think it is the second one, those in situationships or separations. It has some similar cards, but also it's a similar situations here too. Like there's some points and aspects that's very similar to this one, so you might want to check that out. Okay, but this is, you know, collective reading for you guys, and it was on 3 different scenarios: those in relationships and connections, and those in situationships and separations, as well as you singles. Okay, so thank you guys so much for coming to my channel and watching this reading. I appreciate it so much. Bye.